What's up, dudes, and welcome back to another video by Peak in the Two Brothers channel. In this video, we're gonna be making a shooter game in Scratch, dude. And also, where did I got this idea from? Well, I got this idea from Wall Farm, basically a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but if you like my videos, don't forget to go and subscribe to him to show him some love, dudes. And without further ado, guys. Oh yeah, before we go into the video, I want to say this. Yeah, I made a shooter game tutorial before if anyone's asking if you're watching my videos. But I made it before, but that was not a full episode because something glitched in the computer and then the project deleted itself. So in this video, we're going to make a full tutorial and we're going to make a shooter game in Scratch, dudes. So what we're going to do first is we want to go and name our project here. And let's name it Shooter Game. There we go. Now what we want to do is we want to get rid of this sprite 1 thing and we want to draw our own sprite. So this may be a little bit long when I draw it, but just stick along, dudes. So what we need to do is we want to have a top-down view. So how to draw a perfect circle like this, hold down shift. And you can check your size if you want it big or small. Now I want to increase my my outline size. Whoops, guys. Now I want to increase the size a little bit, and then I think a little bit smaller and a little bit less. Okay, I think that's good. Now what we want to do is we want to draw the arms. So now you want to draw like that because you can like hold the gun in your arms. Now you want to duplicate that and then switch to the other side by flip horizontal. Now maybe it's not that perfect, but yeah, we can just click that tool and recenter our arms like so. Now let me just move it in. Whoops. Just move it in a little bit like that. Now once you've got that, now we want to actually make the gun. So we want to get rid of the outline this time and make the fill grayish. Around maybe that. And we want to do that and make sure it's perfectly right there. Now once you got your gun, you want to name this costume Pistol. Now it's gonna come in handy for the next tutorials. Now, since we named the pistol, this is gonna be a pistol. And we want to also name this sprite Player. Or whatever name you want. Now we want to go to code and then we want to go to events, bring a when flag click, and we want to make this guy move. So we want to get a forever loop. If statement, go to sensing, get a key space pressed. Now we want to make it key right arrow pressed. Now we want to make him turn like that, counterclockwise and clockwise. So for right arrow, we're going to do a clockwise turn. Actually, a counterclockwise. I'm not sure what it is, but still, in this shape. Now we want to make a turn, let's say 5 degrees. Now we can duplicate this, and then we make this to be left arrow and take this out. Now we could not do a -5. Now this is what's going to happen. Well, we could do it, but the thing is we could just do this instead, so we don't have to write negative. But yeah, we could just do 5 degrees. Now, well, you could do -5 if you want, but I do not want to. Now we can duplicate this whole thing like that. Now we go up arrow and down arrow. Now I want to get rid of the turns, and we go to move 10 steps. And we want to go to variables, delete my variable, make a variable, and let's call it turn speed for all sprites. And move speed for all sprites. Now I want to hide these variables. I want to do the turn speed in here and the move speed in here. Duplicate this And now we want to go to operators, get a multiplication operator, put move speed on the left, and put -1 on the right. Now you might be wondering, what the heck are you doing right now, Peak? Now I'll tell you. Now what we want to do is we want to get 2 move speeds, well actually 1 turn speed and 1 move speed, and we want to set it to 5 for turn speed because that was our normal turn speed, and let's say 7 for move speed. Now basically the turn speed is going to be in the turn speed, so basically turn 5 degrees and move 7 degrees. For the -1 thing is make it a negative number, so it'll make it a -7. So let's test it out. So as you can see, it works perfectly and it moves around good. Now that was pretty cool. Now what we want to do is we want to have a bullet shooting out of them. So I'm guessing that we can use a space bar to shoot the bullets. So let's do that. So let's go to sprites and then go to paint. Then let's zoom in and then create a, let's say, yellow bullet. Do that. Yellowish that. Now we want to make it a big one. Maybe that's too big. Yeah, make it smaller. A little bit smaller. Small. Maybe that's too small. A little bit bigger. Sure. And I think that's pretty good. Also, I want to make the brightness a little bit darker, so you can see the bullet even clearer. Actually, you know what? Let's keep it the same. Now, let's name this bullet. Oops, maybe I spelled that wrong. Bullet. And also, let's name the sprite bullet. Now, once you've named your sprites and stuff, what we want to do, we want to go to events, get a one flat click, and we want to hide the bullet. Now, you might be wondering, but we gotta show it. But the reason is we're gonna create clones in this tutorial. So we want to hide the actual sprite, but we want to create clones. So let's get a forever loop and an if statement. Now we're gonna go on key space pressed and leave it like that. Now we want to go to control and get a create clone of myself. And let's say wait, go to variables, create a new variable. Let's call it bullet delay. Now let me make the bullet big like that, and then let's put it all for all sprites. Now we want to put bullet delay in this thing and also hide the variable. We want to set bullet delay to 0.3. Now that's gonna be good. Now, what we want to do now is we go to controls, grab a when I start as a clone. Now we want to make it show, and also we don't want the bullet to show up from the gun. So we want to go to back. Actually, I'll go backwards, say 999 layers to make sure it goes to the back. I want go to motions, then grab a go to, not random position, but player. And we also want to get a point in direction 90 and go to sensing, get a backdrop of stage and change the stage to player and change the X position to direction. Now what we want to do is want to go to motions and grab a move, let's say 25 steps, and a repeat until, and we want to get that, and we want to repeat until touching edge. And we want to go to motions, grab a move, and let's say move 15 steps, and after that then we want to put a delete this clone. Now you might be wondering, wait, slow down, will you? What in the world are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna explain it right now. So we're gonna create clones of the bullet, and we need to wait bullet delay seconds, which means we want to wait this much seconds, so 0.3. We don't want to just keep creating clones, I mean, dude. So, and then when we get started as a clone, we want it to go to the back layer, so it doesn't go in front of the gun of the player. Now we want it to show because we hide the actual bullet. So if we don't show it, it won't show. And we also want it to go to player, so our center of player is right here at the gun. Now we want it to go to player and point in direction of the player. So not X position, because we want to go in the right direction. So if the direction is this way, we want it to go this way. And if the direction is this way, we want it to go that way. Now, what we want to do is, if it says here, you can see the bullet right here. So that's not like shooting. We want to make it look real. So we want to move 25 steps, so move up here. So it will be here instead of the actual player. And then when it says repeat until touching edge, it means repeat, move 15 steps. So move until it touches edge. Then after it touches, then it deletes the clone. So it should work. Yep, as you can see, it works. As you can see, it can shoot the bullets. Now, let's see what happens if we don't wait bullet. It's gonna be like this. Yep, a long, some kind of bullet stream thing. Look at that. Literally, look at that. It's like a stream of bullets that literally can kill all the zombies in just one hit. So yeah, let's put this back in. So guys, that is how we're gonna make the player and shoot bullets. Now, what we're gonna do is, I want to just create a backdrop. So let's make it a choose backdrop. Let's make it a let's see. Let's make it a light one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Also, we're gonna change the circle color to make it more like let's say purple. Yeah, why not? Shift, we can make it pretty big and put it in the center. Yep, that looks pretty cool. Now let's get rid of that. And now we have a working bullet shooter, and that is pretty amazing. Just look at that. Now guys, if you want to see the second part of this tutorial of making zombies, making them spawn at this edge part, like right here, at random points, and point to the player and try and kill it, don't forget to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to not miss any of the tutorial part 2. And also, don't forget to subscribe to War Farm, or whatever his name is. And I'll see you later, guys. Goodbye.